Hi there, I'm going to show you how I card fiber using my blending board as the first step of loading the cards. So here's my dirty blending board. It's actually a homemade one using the Dritz needle boards meant originally to iron felt garments, but it works well as a blending board. The only difference between that and regular blending cloth is these don't have the bend in the tines like the regular blending cloth does. They just go one direction. So let me get the fiber out and I will resume. Okay, the first thing I do is just dump a handful of fluff onto the top of the board. Actually, I'm going to turn the board the other direction so that the tines are facing away from me. So I just dump a handful full of fluff at the top. Now I am holding the camera with one hand, so forgive the wobbling. And I just start dragging it on the tines with a slight downward pressure to catch in the tines. This, my board is 13 by 16, so I've got a real large area to play with. This is some of the lighter fluff that I'm going to spin separately for the client. And I just have the bottom half of the board with some fluff locked down onto it. Then I take my regular card, the fine tooth Luette, and starting at the bottom, just gently drag across the top of the blending board. Using absolutely no pressure. I am just dragging. When clumps get stuck to the outside of the card, I just roll them back under so they're between the tines of the card and the board. And I have one card almost fully loaded. I'm just going to pick some more from the bottom of the pile that I just laid on the board. And as soon as I am finished loading the first card, I will switch to the second card to proceed as I normally would. This is Lainey, my fiber helper today. Okay, now you'll notice that there is still some fiber stuck in the tines of the board. All I have to do is do a upstroke to pull that up and turn it the other direction so it's not going against the tines, and it comes right up and transfers onto the working card. So that's how I use the blending board. I don't use it for the subsequent carding just because I've got plenty of control with the cards. I guess you could by pulling everything off and laying it on the blending board and working your next card that way. But this is how I do it. Have a great day.